Hey there folks, welcome to this video, and I'm going to be talking about the news in F1 that Max Verstappen has extended his contract with Red Bull until the end of the 2023 season. And I'm going to be offsetting this against some recent news that Charles Leclerc will be with Ferrari until the end of the 2024 season. Of course, both of these are barring any kind of major switch-ups and shocks. But in this video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about this, and how these long-lasting contracts will be actually quite amazing for Formula 1. Now, to start off, I have enjoyed this silly season recently in F1. I've enjoyed thinking, oh, where's this going to go? Where's that going to go? Who's going to do this? Who's going to do that? I think that's a lot of fun in the sport. I've been enjoying it as well in the WRC because we've seen people going all over the place. We've seen manufacturers changing allegiances to the sport. Of course, quite disappointingly in the WRC with the loss of Citroen. But it's certainly been something that I found quite interesting. But back to the topic at hand. Max Verstappen committing to Red Bull at a time where it's not necessarily thought that Honda will be powering them the whole time. Shows a great confidence in the team and the outfit and what they're going to do. And not only that, but it shows a great confidence in Red Bull to look at having somebody that long term. Verstappen's first season with Red Bull was in 2016, and if he stayed to the end of 2023, he'd probably be their longest serving driver. But even then, he'd only really be in the middle of his career. It's not even like he's spent his whole career at Red Bull, because he could easily turn around at the end of 2023 and commit to another team for the remainder of his time in Formula 1. And probably spend longer with that team than he did at Red Bull. Or even in the Red Bull program. And it's also interesting because it closes another door for Mercedes, supposedly. Because, say Lewis Hamilton was to retire. This is something that's been speculated a lot at the moment for some reason. They think he's going to match 7 and leave. Though he obviously has a desire to keep racing as long as he can and keep winning races and titles. And why not when the team is as dominant as it can be? But it means that they have to think more internally, and they don't really have many more internal options left now. So they're going to have to think longer term, past 2020, past 2021, really. So, past Ocon, potentially past Russell's contract. And that's something that interests me. Though, to be honest, Leclerc and Ferrari, that pairing is also something that interests me quite a lot. Because Ferrari have a history of sticking by drivers for prolonged periods of time. I mean, even my time following the sport, you had people like Felipe Massa, Kimi Räikkönen twice, currently Sebastian Vettel. Though, of course, they can fall out of favour quite quickly. And historically, that's been the case. And if either of these are likely to be released by the team that they're contracted to early, it would be Leclerc and Ferrari, just because of how Ferrari historically have been. They've been Ferrari. But I think it's brilliant that these long-lasting contracts are coming in for the start of F1's future. And even if Ferrari and Red Bull, for some reason, aren't in the top 3 teams coming into their contracts in 23 and 24, the fact that they trusted these drivers for so long, especially if they serve the full contract, shows a level of commitment in a period of uncertainty in Formula 1. And I love that. I'd like to think that F1 will go back to the point where we saw such affinity between drivers and manufacturers For example, Hakkinen and Coulthard at McLaren, or Barrichello and Schumacher at Ferrari. I'd really like that. I think it would be amazing. Hopefully McLaren do that with their current lineup as well, because they're awesome. But we'll have to wait and see. And on that note, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, especially if you don't agree with me, please hit the like button, it really helps me out. If you want to hear more kind of motorsport content or any kind of sim racing content, make sure to subscribe if you want to be notified of any future uploads and streams. You can hit the bell notification icon. And especially thanks for sticking with me, because I'm feeling really unwell at the moment, and it's taken a while for me to make sure that I can get through a take of this without breaking down and coughing. Hope to see you again soon. Bye bye for now.